What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Accepting All Trades. In this one, we're going to be using the Washington Capitals that you guys have voted on for me to choose in this episode. If you missed a poll, be sure to head over to the community tab now and vote on which team you want to see in the next episode. So if you guys are new here, if this is your first episode of Accepting All Trades, let me break it down real quick. What we're doing is we're spending one video to try and win the Stanley Cup in 1 year in NHL 18 franchise mode. But the catch is that any incoming trade offers that we receive from any other team, no matter how good, no matter how bad the trade is, we must accept it. And as always, guys, let me know your thoughts on how you think the Caps are going to do in this franchise mode. Do you think they're going to miss the playoffs? Do you think they're going to be eliminated in the playoffs? Or do you think they're going to go as far as they did in real life and potentially win the Stanley Cup? Let me know in the poll above. So, if you guys are ready to go, let's jump in with the Washington Capitals and try to win the Cup as they're trying to do this year right now. Let's go. All right, so the trade block is set, and as you know, how we do things here is we put our best forward, our best defenseman, and our best goaltender in terms of trade value on the block, as well as giving up anything and everything, including picks. And what we want back are players 35 years of age or younger and at least 78 overall. Those are our conditions. No picks. We want players because we want to make a cup run this year. Let's see if Washington can do it. When looking at it from purely a numbers perspective, this does not look like a team that would make the Stanley Cup Final. Not a lot of depth if you're looking at 78 overall as your second line left winger. You have 4 competent players, and then after that, it's just maximum 80 overall, which is not ideal at all. But you never know. Kind of the same story with our defensemen here. We got a few competent defensemen, and the rest are yikes. Hopefully we can make some trades happen. Hopefully some picks go out the door in exchange for roster players. That's basically all we can hope for. The goalies are where we shine, okay? We got Ovi, we got Backstrom, we got Carlson, we got Holtby. Unfortunately, 3 of those players are on the trade block. Hopefully none of them got picked off, but again, hopefully they do, because we can see some of the biggest trades that we've had so far in this series, guys. If you're excited for the Washington Capitals, drop a like on the video, and let's get into it for the 3rd time. How many times have I said that? A lot. Let's go. As always, we're going to simulate through the first 2 months and see what kind of trades roll in. Usually it's pretty barren in terms of trades. We just want to get off to the season on the right foot, and we're doing so with a 7-2 beatdown of the Ottawa Senators. All right, so first trade of the day happens to be on my birthday, November 6th. Fun fact, the Oilers are offering a Mike Camilleri for Lars Eller and 2 draft picks. Hopefully Camilleri is a higher overall than Eller, so that is worth the upgrade, giving us the picks. We're not going to use the picks anyways, so it's kind of just Camilleri for Eller straight up. Hopefully it's an upgrade. We'll take it. All right, so we are definitely upgrading our defenseman here. We're losing Tom Wilson to the Montreal Canadiens and a 2nd round pick in exchange for Jeff Petrie. You know, as a character player, I like Wilson. Some of the hits he makes are controversial to say the least, but I mean, I do like that in real life about him, and he can still score. He can still, you know, produce on that first line. But in this game, it's just kind of based on overall. Hits don't really matter too much, and they don't really take into account heart and character and stuff like that. So I think I'd rather Petrie over Wilson in just terms of video games, so I'm happy to take this one. Wow, these trades don't stop coming. Mason, kind of an irrelevant trade. We do not need Steve Mason. We already got Holtby and Grubauer as a solid backup, so not really liking this trade. We're losing, not sure if Juice was a roster player, but Beagle definitely was, so not liking this one. All right, so after 2 months, we are officially in first place in the division, which is as expected. We have the exact same record as Pittsburgh, actually. So we tore it up at the beginning of the year. We were like 10-2-2. Then we kind of came back down to earth over the last few weeks here, but still a very, very solid record. I'm very happy with it. And as for Ovi, he's killing it as well. Already 21 goals in 26 games. Unreal. 31 points, well above point per game. That's what I like to see, Ovi. And we had a few trades come in, so let's see what the team looks like. First line hasn't changed, but we got Camilleri in with Burakovsky. Okay, so that's a more tolerable 2nd line left wing. Smith, Pelly, Stevenson. Okay, this is where it hurts. Our center depth drops off significantly. 89, 86, 75, 74. That's not good. We definitely need a new, at least a 3rd line center. I can deal with the 75 overall 4th line center, but not a 3rd line. I do not like that at all. As for defensemen, again, it kind of got upgraded, kind of made the trade-off there, forwards for defensemen. So we got Petrie in there to help out our top 4, but still hurting a little bit on the bottom 6. In our goalies, we got an upgrade on our backup. Woohoo! Steve Mason and Grubauer is now in the AHL, I presume, or maybe scratched. Either way, he's not playing. Hope he's standing strong in there. He'll play like 80% of the games. All right, let's put another 2 months behind us here and see if we can keep up first place in the division. Let's go. Okay, we're on a massive win streak right here, and usually when I talk about a win streak, we lose it. We're keeping it up. Oh my, okay, there it is. And of course, it's to Vegas. Always, it's to Vegas. Oh my God, we tore up those next 2 months there. We just got 40 points in those 2 months. We're well ahead of Pittsburgh, 12 points ahead of them for first place, and our record is disgusting. If you want to talk about individual players, look no further than Alexander Ovechkin. He's still almost a goal per game. 43 goals in 50 games. He's on pace maybe for 60 goals this season. Oh my God, this may be the year. Over those 2 months, no trades happened, so we're not going to look up at the team. Let's just go through to the trade deadline and see what else can happen to our team before we got to run with it through the playoffs. And before I can even finish that sentence, we're getting 3 players back. We're getting a 4th NHL goalie, of course, because we need 4 NHL goaltenders. If we were Vegas, maybe that'd be true, but no. Neuwirth, Filppula, okay, so helping our center depth a little bit. I think the game's listening to me. Brandon Manning to compensate for the loss of Dmitry Orlov. I mean, Orlov is a great player, though. Top 4 D, so it's a downgrade on D, upgrade in our center depth. Not too happy about it because we've been playing so well with our current roster. So let's hope this doesn't blow things up entirely. Oh, whoa, oh! You were talking about center depth, TDI? I think the game is listening to you. Big blockbuster trade right here. John Carlson and a first rounder in exchange for Johnny T and Travis Hickey. Thomas Hickey? Either one. I think it's Thomas. Oh my God. I mean, Tavares is usually a piece of the blockbuster trade that happens virtually every episode. But John Carlson, man, our best defender. See you later, dude. I don't care about the first round pick. We definitely need to boost our center depth. Tavares does just that, and we get a defenseman back, so we're not completely losing on Carlson. Wow, our team just took a 180 degree from like a somewhat balanced team to full offense. I like it. Let's go. What? Huh? Who? Why does it do this? Just make up your mind. If you don't want Carlson, then why do you... Okay, our center depth isn't insane anymore. We still only got 2 top centers, but Backstrom and Tavares, I would say, is better than Backstrom and Kuznetsov. It's a very complicated set of trades right here, but in the end, we get Tavares, Tuukka, Hickey in exchange for Kuznetsov and Vrana. I will take that. Wow, they just keep coming, don't they? The trades just keep coming. Caps are absolutely going for it. Another first round pick out the door and some Johansson character who I've never heard of for Kevin Shattenkirk. We're absolutely going for it. I love it. Man, we're boosting our D. Holy, Luke Shen for DSP straight up. I don't mind that at all. We'll take it. So our defense went from very sketchy to very solid, and the trades keep coming. I can't go a day without a trade. Montreal is giving us Hemsky for Jason straight up. I think that's kind of a nil trade and pretty neutral on that, so we'll just gloss over it. Trade deadline's almost upon us. Looks like we're going to go through it without any more trades, and boy, oh boy, we have a lot to talk about. This team is insane. 64 games played. We're almost at 100 points already. And remember how Ovi was at like a goal per game, leading our team? Okay, well, he's not leading our team in points anymore. It's Johnny T, who's almost at 50 goals also. We might have 2 50-goal scorers on one team. Much needed team update here. And it's looking a lot better. Okay, we got Ovi with Tavares and Oshie. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. One of the best first lines I've ever seen in this series. Camilleri, Backstrom, second line center, and Burakovsky. We got Filppula to kind of shore up the third line centerman role, which is exactly what I wanted. Tuukka, Filppula, and Hemsky. And then Riley Barber, Stevenson, and Connolly. That's an okay fourth line. Don't mind it because the fourth line doesn't play too much, so whatever. And then on defense, upgraded, definitely, from where we started. Shattenkirk and Carlson. We lost Orlov, but we got Shattenkirk back. Petrie, Niskanen, Hickey, and Brandon Manning. So, wow, a lot of changes to this team, but almost all of them have been for the better. Unless we go winless, a playoff spot is pretty much ours. So let's see if we can get the President's Trophy and lock up first place in the league so that we can get home ice advantage, even though I don't think it matters too much in this game. I think we can do it. Oh, okay, yeah, it's going to the winning end to finish off the season here. Don't like this. Don't like these L's. Let's finish off the season with a dub. There we go, against a division rival. And let's see who we're matched up against in the first round. It is going to be... Why is it taking so long? I don't want to keep doing this forever. It is the New Jersey Devils, who we just walloped 5-2 in the regular season to end off the year. Let's see how it all broke down this season. Let's look at the points, look at the standings, kind of investigate how the hell we did so well. All right, so we creamed our division. Carolina actually came second, which is very surprising. Columbus disappointed a little bit. Philly disappointed, but we got Washington up here, 117 points. That was good enough for the conference. And was it good enough for the President's Trophy? Yes, it was, by a long shot, actually. Peg in second, Tampa in third. No surprises up at the top, but a few surprises in the middle here with Carolina, Chicago actually making the playoffs. Geez, that was a tight race. Dallas didn't even make it. That's what I'm saying. It sucks being in the Central Division. Dallas with 94 didn't make the playoffs, yet Vegas with 90 did. So Vegas, I mean, they're coming after it again, man. Could be another Vegas versus Washington real-life matchup here. So let's go. Let's see how the players did individually. Tavares and Ovi, both 90-plus points, both 50-plus goals. I don't think that's ever happened. Like I said, in my lifetime, I've never witnessed a team with 2 50-goal scores. Ovi almost had 60. I want to see how many of Ovi's goals were power play goals. He had 50. Wow. A lot of them were even strength. Only 18, so we had 40 even strength goals. That's very unlike Ovi. Our defenseman here, Johnny Carlson, 56 points. Shattenkirk, 50 as well. So very good from our top 2 defensemen there. Then our goaltenders, Holtby almost got 50 wins. That's almost a lock for the Vezina, I have to say. 5 shutouts, 9.24 save percentage, and a 2.3 goals against average. That's pretty good. All right, let's look at the rest of the league, though. Geez, Dubnyk with some insane stats. The wins aren't there, but the goals against, the save percentage, it's pretty incredible. Bobrovsky with 10 shutouts in one season. That's unheard of. This one's actually very tough to call. Could be Holtby, could be Dubnyk, could be Bobrovsky. I'm not confident in who's calling the Vezina this year. Defenseman points, Keith with 73, Doughty with 69, Burns, Falk, Fowler. So yeah, I mean, Falk helping his team make the playoffs, that's for sure. Burns with 26 goals. Man, he's always good for at least 20, 25. And then your forwards, you have Tarasenko with 102 points, 64 goals. So I thought Ovi had a good year. Look at Tarasenko, his fellow Russian. The new Ovi, perhaps? 64 goals. These were the only 3 players with 50 goals or more. Couldn't ask for a better season. But we don't care about the season. All we care about are the playoffs. So let's look at the playoff tree here. Wild versus Blues, Jets versus Hawks, Ducks versus Knights, Kings versus Preds. All great matchups. No real surprises there in terms of the teams who made it. Looking on the other side, Hurricanes and the Pens, Caps, Devils, Leafs versus Bruins again. How many times are we going to see that matchup? And the Lightning versus the Sens. All right, so this is going to be a great playoff run. Hopefully we make it a deep one. Let's get to it. All right, first 3 games. I'm expecting a sweep. Oh my God. I just said I'm expecting a sweep and we lose the first game 7-1. Unbelievable, boys. Let's not do this to Ovi in this game, all right? He got it done in real life. Let's go. Bounce back 7-0 win. You want to beat a 7-1? We'll cream you 7-0 to tie up the series. Let's go. Bring it home, boys. There we go. Finish her off in game 6. Come on. Oh my God, we're going 7 games against the Devils. This is not happening. Do not let me down. This is the year. I've never seen a team in the series go as much all out as I've seen the Caps do. And there we go. Ovi is here halfway through the first period, gets us on the board. Let's go. After 1, we're getting heavily outshot here by more than double. That's not good. We're kind of asking them to tie it up here. As long as we can, you know, get the momentum back. Let's go. Bam. Yuri Tolusti. I don't care how many shots we take at this point. Just score more goals than them. That's really the only thing that matters. Let's go. Keep that 2-0 lead into the third period, please. Guess I asked too much of them. All right. We're taking a 1-goal lead. In game 7 versus the New Jersey Devils, we only have 18 shots. Come on, boys. This is not the Washington Capitals that I knew, that I saw throughout the entire season. Come on. There we go, Ovi! Oh my god, he wants it, baby. You can tell. He absolutely wants it this year. Let's go. 3-1, less than 5 minutes in the third period. It looks like we're going to wrap up this first round series with a Kevin Shattenkirk empty net goal, and we're moving on to the second round. That was a lot more difficult than I thought. Let's see who we're going to play in the second round. Let me guess. Is it the Pittsburgh Penguins? Of course it is. Ovi. You've already exercised your penguish demons in real life. That's not a word, but we'll run with it, okay? In a video game, it's nothing. Look at your team. It's so much better than it is in real life, okay? And I'm not sure what the moves the Penguins have made, but it doesn't matter because you are the team to beat this year, okay? So let's get it done. Okay, so we're down 2-1. The games haven't really been that close, and now we're on the brink. We have to win 3 straight now. This is not going to be easy. I mean, Ovi's doing absolutely everything we've asked of him, over a goal per game, so there's nothing more we can ask of Ovi. It's the rest of the team that's got to step up here. So let's see what's happening. So the first line is producing. No questions asked. I mean, Ovi scoring all the goals, and the other 2 are helping out at least. But where's Backstrom? Where's the second line here? Burakovsky, Toulouse to Camilleri, 3 points. That's not good enough. Hopi, not very good save percentage, not a very good goals against, but I mean, we're not going to replace you now, especially in an elimination game. All right, so looking at the lines here, I mean, there's not really much I can do, but I mean, as long as Ovi's going and Tavares is going, anybody I put with them is also going to produce. So I'm going to swap Camilleri, who's a left-handed shot, on the right side, and I'm going to switch him with Oshie, who's a right-handed shot on the left side. Hopefully that can boost the production of Backstrom and Burakovsky, who haven't done much. But otherwise, I don't think there are many changes to this team that I can make. It's absolutely do or die time for the Washington Capitals against their arch nemesis, Pittsburgh Penguins. Please, just 1 game at a time. Let's go. Yes, baby, Nick Backstrom. There we go. Jumpstart the second line with that move. Coach TDI is here. He knows what he's doing. 26 seconds into the second period, and we've got ourselves a tie game. Lots of penalties being taken, but Connolly looks like maybe scored shorthanded there. Okay, we're kind of rattling Matt Murray here. Oh my god, they just bounce back. We score, they score right back. We need to hold the lead. Come on, we win this period, we win the game. Let's go. Where's Ovi, man? I need you more than ever. Alexander Ovechkin. Okay, Burakovsky, second line again. I told you guys. That little Oshie to Camilleri swap is doing wonders for our second line. Looks like our first line is getting shut down, but that second line is putting up numbers. We're already almost at 35 shots. Thomas Hickey, the new acquisition in the Tavares trade, helps us take Game 5. Okay, game number 6. Again, the changes have been made. It's been working, so let's run with them, okay? Ovi, I want to see you on the score sheet tonight. I want to see you pot at least 1. Scoreless after 2. This is not good. We're a high-scoring team, and when games are close or low-scoring, I don't think that favors us here. Let's go, Sidney Crosby. And then Derek Brassard might have just iced us. We are done. Oh my god. And of course, it had to be to the Pittsburgh Penguins. And of course, it had to be in the second round. Like, I can only imagine the comment section right now. The Preds have won the Stanley Cup in this edition of Accepting All Trades. The Calder Cup champions are my Toronto Marlies, who actually are going foot in real life, okay? So at least something may come true. All right, so let's look at how the Preds made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. They beat the Ottawa Senators. Nashville 7-game battle against the Kings, then beat the Vegas Golden Knights, then beat the Preds in 5, and then the Sens in 6. Your Caps, man, 7 games to the Devils wasn't a good sign at all. We came out of it, though. We overcame that adversity. And, of course, we run to the Pittsburgh Penguins in the second round, who, I mean, we still can't beat them in the video game. So, disappointing, but it was a very interesting episode. And now for the trophies, Tarasenko is your Art Ross champion. He got the most goals. He got the most points. Hart Trophy goes to Tarasenko as well. The Norris goes to Keith, who had the most points. Bing to Tarasenko. Oh, my God, he's cleaning up. The Calder to Nico. Conn Smythe to Rene. Yeah, he must have carried the Preds to the Stanley Cup. Vezina to Dubnyk, okay. Jennings to Dubnyk as well. Masterton to Shea Weber. The Bergeron Trophy goes to Jordan Staal, I think for the second episode in a row. Not sure. Lindsay to Tarasenko and Richard to Tarasenko. Holy, the kid cleaned up. He got 5 trophies this episode. Anyways, guys, that about wraps up this episode of Accepting All Trades. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like on the video if you did. Subscribe for more. Hope you guys enjoy the consistency of uploads. And until next one, guys, I'll see you then.